October was a busy month for everyone in the BMW Car Club Gauteng. I'm your host, Philippa Guana, welcoming you to 2024's penultimate episode of BMW Club TV, where we'll look back at... well, you guessed it, a lot of track action. So let's jump straight into it with our first of two trips to Star Raceway.
Hi and welcome to our XPEL SA BMW Car Club track day. It's our third track day for the year and our final one. We're here today at Star racing anti-clockwise. So we've got a nice group of cars here today, not just BMWs but all makes of cars and race cars and road cars, and we've split them up into their respective categories, and we're here for an awesome day. It looks like it's going to be a nice warm day, no rain forecast, so awesome day ahead. Thank you.
While our first two track days were held at Star Raceway, this year's final one saw participants take on the anti-clockwise orientation of Star Raceway. Like the previous two, this one was also held ahead of an upcoming Extreme Festival weekend at the same circuit, which provides our own and other race series competitors with some extra track time. However, race preparation is not the main reason for attending our XPEL South Africa BMW Car Club Gauteng track days. It's also an excellent opportunity for everyone with normal road and performance cars to have some fun on the circuit. Like at our previous events, we were again joined by the kids from the St Mary's Children's Home who travelled to Delmas for an enjoyable day which included passenger rides in our track taxi. There's also a competitive element to the day. Our 3 track days per year make up our annual BMW Car Club Gauteng Northern Region's Time Trial Championship. Therefore, this event was the last chance for our various title contenders to add to their points tallies. So let's show you some of the day's highlights. Let's speak to some of our participants and find out more about their day.
We've come out to Red Star to come and have fun today on the time trial day, which is very relaxing because it's a lot of fun. You go out and just drive to have fun. Very well organized day. The track has been fantastic. The cars have been fantastic. And yes, it's nice to be with a good bunch of people and just having a lot of fun.
Well, today is not really going according to plan. A couple of new things we're trying out. Trying to get on speed, but we need a lot of it. We'll see what the next couple of sessions hold. Hopefully we can be in a strong position the weekend to challenge for a podium, but let's see what happens.
We're here at the final round of the BMW Club Car Challenge. Man, it's been an awesome year. These guys have really put in a huge amount of effort for giving us the opportunity to race. We had 2 rounds here, 2 rounds at Swartkorps, 1 round here, and it's actually been a really fun year. I would encourage anybody with a road car to come and do a few of these events. It's really worth it. Get so much track time, and it's such a well-organized event. Today it's such a blast. I'm here with my mates and we're just having a big jaw. So yeah, thank you BMW for an awesome year, and we look forward to doing this next year again. Thank you.
Okay, yeah, so we're here at the time trials today. Fun day so far. Broke a few things, but yeah, nothing we can't fix, I guess. But otherwise, yeah, testing setups. Finally put a passenger seat in this car. Probably going to take it out again for the racing, but scared some passengers, took them for a ride, and yeah, the reactions was well worth it. But yeah, a fun day so far. A bit tired. I didn't have a lot of sleep, but still managed to make it here, and yeah, it's fun. Thanks to all the organizers. Thanks to my sponsor, as always, allowing me the opportunity. I actually join days like this, and actually the entire race series and the year so far. So yeah, just thank you to everyone, and everyone with a car that's kind of sporty, come and join. It's always fun here at the time trials with the BMW Club. You won't be disappointed ever. Thanks, eh?
Hi guys, my name is Lorenzo Gualtieri. I'm from Comprehensive Driving Solutions. It's a new company that I have created and founded. Basically, it deals with road safety and racetrack safety. There's many courses for racing drivers, for time trialers, and just for the general public who feel that they want to explore and expand on their knowledge and their abilities on the road and on the track. There is also some theory courses that we have available that can target corporate companies as well as people that are in school still, some children who are in grade 11 or grade 12, obviously in matric. And basically this whole idea came from the negligence that I feel there is around road safety and the steps taken forward from obviously going from not driving to being given your first car, and obviously the future thereafter, should I say. So yeah, if you guys feel like you could use my services, the company is called Comprehensive Driving Solutions, and yeah, look us up on Instagram, Facebook or YouTube, and we can get in contact there, and also the website as well, www.comprehensivedrivingsolutions.com. Thank you.
Hi guys, we are having a splendid day here at Red Star today. The weather is fantastic, around about 27 degrees. The track temperature is just perfect for good hot laps. We brought the GT3 RS today for the last leg of the time trial series, as well as a new old GT3 Cup race car, 2000 model. And Reinhard, my son, is driving the car mostly today. I helped with the setup of the car just to get it dialed in a bit better than it was, and we are having good fun today.
We had an awesome day today. It's my first time out at Star Raceway. We tested our new 996 Cup car. There's some few modifications that we had to do, but overall exceptional day. We had great fun, great weather and great company. So I must say I'm definitely gonna come back to Red Star and spend some more time with my dad and continue our Cup project together.
Let's find out who set the day's fastest times. Leon Loebscher topped the day with Willie De Beer, Renier Smith, Philip Smith and Albert Moffat all in the top 5. We will announce our Time Trial Series champion in our final 2024 show. We want to congratulate and thank everyone who participated in this year's championship. We were back at Red Star Raceway a week later, this time for October's first 2 race weekends. It was one of the hottest weekends on our 2024 calendar with temperatures over 35 degrees Celsius. This meant the teams had their hands full with keeping the cars cool, let alone the drivers. Saturday was also Joanne de Freitas from Dunlop South Africa's birthday, and while she could not be there, the BMW M Performance Parts Race Series drivers and ATS Motorsport staff decided to send her their birthday wishes.
Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday, dear Joanne! Happy birthday to you! Hooray! Hooray! Hooray!
I guess we won't see BMW Car Club Gauteng entering South Africa's Got Talent anytime soon. The team from ZF Aftermarket was also present to watch the round 8 action, and we caught up with their head of marketing, Lorraine Hansom.
Oh, it's great to be at the races again at Red Star Racetrack, supporting BMW. Race is about to start. Really hot here, but awesome to be here towards the end of the year for summer.
First up was the Class A, B and C field. Dunlop pole position starter Leon Loebscher was the sole Class A competitor and quickly pulled away from Nick McCreese and Renier Smith, who battled for the Class B lead. Gary Martins took control of Class C. Things hotted up at the front of Class B with Smith passing McCreese for the lead on lap 2. With Martins pulling away from Benny Late in Class C, Reynard Miller had to defend third place from Rob Gearing and Willie Cock. However, Cock soon lost power and retired. With Smith leading comfortably in Class B, Andreas Meyer passed McCreese for second on lap 5. In Class C, Martin still led late while Gearing passed Miller for third place. Loebscher took the race Class A win, his first since the previous Red Star Raceway outing. Meyer caught up with Smith in the closing stages but could not prevent the championship leader from winning Class B. This was Meyer's first points finish since round 4. McCreese completed the podium. Martins won Class C with Late and Gearing completing the podium. Next up, classes D and E. ATS Motorsport pole position starter Shane Grobler took the lead early. Johan Miller, in his first race since breaking into Class D, was also a man on the move. The driver who inherited the lead on the Class E points table, Matthew Wadley, also led the class on the circuit. Meanwhile, Shane Grobler looked comfortable at the front of Class D, with Nicholas Herbst and Claudio Jardam in pursuit. Class D's David Rees kept Class C leader Wadley at bay, resulting in Mike Grobler creeping into contention. Further up the road in Class D, Miller passed Johan van Rooyen for 5th place. Drama struck at the front of Class D as the leaders started their 5th lap, with Shane Grobler losing power and retiring, handing the lead to Herbst. Jardam now occupied 2nd place in Class D, while Quebis, Boma and Miller battled it out for 3rd place. Jardam retired on the final lap as Herbst went on to extend his Class D points lead with his 2nd win of 2024. Miller also passed Boma, with the pair completing the Class D podium. While continuing his on-track battle with Rees, Wadley took his 3rd successive Class E win. Mike Grobler finished 2nd, while newcomer Stratiyanakis took a podium finish on debut. On to the day's 2nd races, starting with classes A, B and C. The reverse grid format saw the top 5 in each class inverted. Not that this bothered Loebscher much, as he was the sole Class A competitor. McCreese led Smith and Meyer in Class B, while Hein van der Merwe headed up Reynard Miller and Gearing in Class C. Andre van Vuren soon retired with his BMW E90 335i smoking heavily, while Miller spun out, which dropped him to the back of the Class E pack. Meanwhile, the battle at the front of Class B continued, with McCreese holding Smith and Meyer at bay. Miller went farming once more as he struggled for grip in the hot conditions. On lap 3, Gearing passed van der Merwe for the Class C lead, with Late in 3rd keeping a watchful eye. The lead also changed in Class B, with Smith passing McCreese. Loebscher still continued comfortably in Class A, while van der Merwe was feeling the pressure from Late in Class C. Cox's fortunes did not improve, with a 2nd DNF recorded on the day. Loebscher made it 2 Class A wins for the day. Smith beat McCreese and Meyer to make it 4 Class B wins on the trot. Gearing took his first Class C win since the season opener, while Late passed van der Merwe for 2nd place. The 2nd Class D&E race completed the day's program. While Trevor Long led Class D off the line, Herbst was on a mission to make up places, and it didn't take him long to slot into 2nd place. A mistake from Long soon saw him take the lead. Justin Brown led the way in Class E. Shane Hobler soon moved to second place in Class D, while Yannickis took the lead in Class E. Wadley's winning streak ended in retirement, while Mike Hobler moved to second place in Class E. Herbst struggled for grip at the front of Class D, which allowed Shane Hobler to close up on him. At the end of lap 3, Shane Hobler made a move stick to take the lead. Van Rooyen started lap 4 third in Class D, but crossed the halfway mark in the race in 6th after losing places to Boma, Jardim and Long. Yannickis still led Class E, but Mike Hobler was closing in fast. Unknown to him, race control was already looking into a possible jump start. Hobler's pursuit paid off, with him taking the Class E lead at the end of lap 5. Jardim was still attacking Boma for third place in Class D, but what could have been a good day ended with a double DNF when it came to a halt on the penultimate lap. This is Quinton Kutz's final event in charge of Red Star Raceway, and with this being the final race on the Extreme Festival program for the day, he was asked to wave the final checkered flag given to him as a farewell present and signed by everyone present on the day. Shane Hobler took his third win of the year, while Herbst and Boma completed the Class D podium. Both father and son were victorious in the same race, with Mike Hobler winning Class E. The pair also shared the I2 Driver of the Day award. Yannickis crossed the line as runner-up, but a 30-second jump start penalty dropped him to 4th, with Brown and Marianne Eminis completing the podium. Our next stop for October was the BMW M Fest. This biennial event, held at the Kyalami Grand Prix circuit and powered by Shell V-Power, is the biggest BMW M Fest in the world. Like the previous editions, the event allowed the public to experience a fusion of the latest BMW offerings, packaged with various other forms of entertainment. With all tickets sold out before Friday afternoon start of the event, everyone got to enjoy the BMW lifestyle. The main attraction was the display area in the main pit complex, where all the latest models that you can purchase from your nearest BMW dealer could be seen up close and personal. The M Simulator booth provided a virtual three-dimensional BMW experience. Those who wanted a more hands-on simulation could put their driving skills to the test on the race simulators. And those who wanted their hot laps to be even closer to the real thing could sign up for passenger rides in a BMW at the circuit, where BMW racing teams took a 1-2 finish in the 2023 Kailami 9-hour. Spinning is a form of motorsport that originated in South African townships, with BMWs being one of the vehicles of choice for the stars of this form of racing, where high-speed action meets stunts meets entertainment. The BMW M Fest saw a host of South Africa's top spinners entertain the crowd. The sun setting over Midrand did not dim the festival vibe, with some of South Africa's leading musicians setting the tone for celebrations that continued into the night. Yes, the BMW M Fest 2024 truly entertained everyone, from those looking for a festive way to spend the weekend with friends to those petrol heads wanting to experience car culture with the sense of style and performance associated with the BMW brand. But let's look at some of our closer-to-home activities at this year's BMW M Fest. The event also saw Johan Fenter and Marek Letois showcase their book, BMW, The Unique South African Story. This book documents the first 50 years of the Bavarian brand in South Africa. We caught up with Marek to tell us more.
Hey guys, we're at M Fest, peddling our wares. We've got our 50-year BMW book here, which we're exceptionally proud of. It's finally out. So for those of you who haven't order. It's the full encyclopedia on BMW in South Africa. You think you know, but you don't know until you've read the book. It's got stories in there that will thrill you, and there's something in there for everybody. We cover motorsport, the club's in it, and yeah, we're here at M Fest, the biggest ever, lots of people, and everybody's going crazy, and yeah, enjoy. We look forward to you guys becoming owners of the BMW Encyclopedia.
It was also a big weekend for BMW Car Club Gauteng, as Varish Gampath explains.
So a very good afternoon from the BMW M Fest, the biggest M festival in the world. That's according to BMW, and BMW Car Club is very, very proud to be here to represent all our members, and we're really very grateful to BMW South Africa to host us and to have us at this event. It's very good for our members as well to see what BMW does on a national scale and on an international scale as well. We've had some good car launches. It gives our members an opportunity to also bring their cars through and to see all the latest hardware. And we also got a chance this year to do a race or two at the M Fest, so very chuffed about that. But yeah, as Car Club, we're very, very happy to have been part of the event, and we look forward to always being part of the event. So BMW South Africa, thank you very much. And yeah, to all our members who are here, I hope you guys had a great time and had a blast at the M Fest.
Which brings us to our entertainment contribution at this year's BMW M Fest. The penultimate round of our BMW M Performance Parts race series formed part of the on-track activities at the event. This was our second visit to the circuit this year and the third BMW M Fest that featured the race series backed by BMW South Africa on the program.
Hi, so yeah, we're basically halfway through the event for us. We've had a lovely turnout here at Kyalami for the BMW M Fest 2024. We were capped at 70 cars. We almost had 70 cars. We had unfortunately a couple of withdrawals, and some cars that just unfortunately weren't ready for the event. You know, they were still busy with the cars. So we had landed up with 60 odd entries, which is quite phenomenal. So thank you to all the guys that entered and all the guys that are participating this weekend. So basically we've done our practice, we've done our qualifying. Next up will be race 1 today's Saturday. And then tomorrow we'll have race 2, also with the split classes ABC in the morning at 11 and classes D and E at 2 o'clock. Furthermore, I'd also like to thank all of our sponsors, all the associate sponsors, but mainly BMW South Africa for firstly hosting this lovely event, giving us this lovely pits up here to fit all the 70 cars. And also I'd like to thank BMW South Africa and most importantly BMW M Performance Parts for renewing their sponsorship with us for another 3 years or so. So we really appreciate it, and it's great that you guys have faith in us, and the series has just grown from strength to strength every year, and we hope to keep it growing. And yeah, thanks to everyone else and everyone behind the scenes for all the help they've given us this weekend. Thank you.
With this being one of the most significant events on our 2024 calendar, it also featured some new faces and a few drivers we've not seen in a while. Let's catch up with a few of them.
Hey everyone, we're here at M Fest today. From watching the BMW series always, I actually get to race it now, so very excited about that. Did a shakedown with the car yesterday. This morning was very good, so we're very excited for the race today. We're going to be racing over 2 days, so tomorrow we'll have another heat. So it'll be exciting to see how this goes, and of course looking forward to the next race at Swartkorps.
We're so glad to be here at Kyalami for the M Fest. It was one event we were not going to miss. We had a race in Cape Town last week, It was our second regional event. The first time the BMW Car Club of Cape Town is racing in Cape Town now. We started our own championship. We had a race last week, but there was no way we were going to miss this event at Kyalami. We raced on Saturday, loaded on Monday. We ended up here on Thursday. So I'm excited for this weekend. We had some practice problems over the week, till track time, but we're looking very positive for the race.
As Bernard mentioned, the partnership with BMW South Africa has been extended. Rob Gearing, also on our grid, tells us more about it.
So welcome to M Fest and the BMW Race Series event that's happening at M Fest on behalf of BMW South Africa. We're really happy to just have announced a couple of weeks ago that we've extended our partnership with BMW M Performance Parts with the race series for another few years. And as a partnership, we're really excited that this has been happening and growing to such a great extent as it has. For today's event, we're just coming up for race 1 now. Super excited from a personal point of view, had a good qualifying, so it's going to be fun out there. We hope that everyone stays safe and looks after their cars, but I think the BMW Car Club and the BMW M Performance Race Series are going to put on an awesome show for this M Fest crowd today. Have fun, everybody.
The program for round 9 differed from the norm, with a practice session each morning, qualifying on Friday afternoon, and the races split over Saturday and Sunday. The week leading up to the event saw South African motorsport legend and a good friend of BMW Car Club Gauteng, Willie Hepburn, pass away. All cars sported a special sticker in his memory. Class B competitor Andreas Meyer had to withdraw due to car-related issues prior to the event. That didn't stop him from leading the field, with him driving the pace car for the series. But with one super touring car off the grid, another joined the field. Farouk Dangor piloted his BMW M3, which competed in 1993's first SAC car race at the Kyalami Grand Prix circuit. In qualifying, Ryan Nacker took the Dunlop pole position for classes A, B and C.
No, it was a pretty good session. The track was quite awful because, there's been no grip because of all the road cars driving and not any racing action for a while. But we also, because of a red flag, we had to maximize the first 3 laps, and thankfully got our pole lap on our first lap, and quite a big margin to second, even though quite an underpowered car versus the rest of Class A cars. So quite a good job. So, it's just managing the tyre heats for the tyre temps for tomorrow. The race should be an issue, but if we do that well, despite the power variance, I think we should be quite good for the race.
Sean Dodd took the ATS Motorsport pole position for classes D and E.
Yeah, today's been an awesome day. Didn't get to practice this morning, so just came through. Missed a couple of races during the year, and I got in. I did a 2:08.2, I believe. And so far, from the last time I looked, I was on pole, so which is fantastic. Starting at the front, Kyalami. It's a fast track. I love it. Car's fantastic. I can't fault it, and just have a good race tomorrow and on Sunday, and see if I can do a double, which I did the last time I was here. So I'm happy. Thanks very much.
So let's join the first Class A, B and C race on board with Gunpath as we go green. It It didn't take Sav Gualtieri long to shoot into the lead of Class A, with Carlo Garbini and Gearing leading from pole in Classes B and C respectively. However, Anand Naidu's lap 1 crash at turn 5 saw the safety car deployed. During this period, Gary Martins, Hein van der Merwe and Alan Hilligan picked up 30-second penalties for passing under safety car conditions. On lap 5, the race resumed with Gualtieri, Garbini and Gearing retaining their positions at the front of the respective classes. Gualtieri, competing in his BMW F30 M3 V8 Turbo, was breathing fire as he extended the gap at the front. Garbini had Nick McCrease on his tail in Class B, with Renier Smith looking to close in. Gearing had a slight gap over his Class C rivals. The battle for third place in Class A between Bob Neal and Leon Loebscher was hotting up. So too, second place in Class C between Nick Naidu and Nishal Singh, with Martins also closing in fast. By the start of the penultimate lap, he had moved to second on the road in class, still unaware of his pending penalty. Sav Gualtieri took Class A from Naka and Loebscher. In Class B, Garbini won, while Smith passed McCrease for second place in the closing stages. Nick Naidu broke out of class, which saw him 5th in Class B. Gearing won Class C, while Martins also broke out. This promoted Singh to second place, with Reynard Miller also stepping onto the podium. On to the first race for classes D and E, where we join the start on board with Quebus Boma. Dodd and Zahir Sidat retained the lead from their respective pole positions in classes D and E. There was action early on when Craig Herbst spun while exiting turn 5. Later on the opening lap, Shane Hobler took the lead in Class D, with Dodd losing another place, this time to points leader Nicholas Herbst. However, an incident involving Stratianicus and Craig Herbst first saw the safety car deployed and the race eventually red flagged. With both stricken vehicles cleared, the race restarted from scratch. Now a 5-lap race. Due to time constraints, everyone made it through for a clean start, with Dodd and Sidat again taking the respective Class D and E leads. This time, Dodd held on to his lead through the opening corners, while Shane Hobler was under pressure from Nicholas Herbst. Hobler shook off Herbst on lap 2 and set his sights on Dodd at the front. Meanwhile, in Class E, Michael Hobler took the lead with Sidat in tow and Dangor up to third. Shane Hobler was closing in on Dodd at the front of Class D, with Dangor doing the same on second place Sidat in Class E. By the end of lap 3, Shane Hobler had taken the lead in Class D, while Class E leader Michael Hobler had Dangor closing in on him fast after the latter moved to second place. Michael Hobler's cause was not aided by the slower Class D cars. In the closing stages, Eddie Rodriguez gave it his all to pass Nicholas Herbst in Class D, while Dangor was now on Michael Hobler's tail in Class E. Shane Grobler held off Dodd and Nicholas Herbst for the Class D win. Dangor found a way past Michael Grobler but broke out of Class E, which gave the latter his maiden win. Sidat was second, ahead of newcomer Jakes Kempfer. All Things Motoring's Ernest Page was also at the event and he popped into our pits.
And welcome to BMW Club TV. So today we've got someone that normally interviews us. I'm going to interview him.
Oh, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This
is
the Ernie and Bernie show. Welcome.
So
actually the Bernie and Ernie show now.
So Ernie,
yes.
Welcome to Bernie's house here.
Wow. Wow.
Tell us, what are you doing up here?
Nothing.
Why?
Because I like cars and I'm literally just here to watch you guys race around in circles.
We don't do circles, we do a track.
Well,
no, but what are you doing up here in Gauteng? Are you here just to come support us and stuff? What's up?
So I was here on Thursday and Friday for the launch of the M5 and the touring, the M3 touring. And M Fest launch, BMW invited me. But I scheduled the extra day because I heard you guys were racing. And I wanted to come see what these Joburg boys are up to when the Cape Town guys aren't with me. So the cars here are amazing, of course. The track is amazing. And that combination, I had to come see it for myself without any cameras being stuck in my face or doing any work. So I'm just trying to have a good time here. That's all, really.
And tell me, did you see any other special models? There's a specific green one that I quite like down there. What do you think of it?
What green one? The M5?
No, there's a green one with gold wheels.
Green one with gold? You're probably talking about your own car, eh?
No. No, that M4 CS down there.
Oh, the one. Who bought that car? Why are you so excited?
No. It's getting delivered this weekend, but yes, it's hot.
I know, it's nice. And this is really one of those events where you will see M car after M car after M car. Even the parking lot is just, everybody came with their M's, yeah? Everybody, we took a drive over there yesterday. Everybody came with their M's. It's spectacular. And then when you guys were on the track, I have to say, people stopped what they were doing and watch you guys. It was under safety car most of the time, so y'all were going a bit slower than we would have liked. But people were really enjoying the spectacle of the BMW M Performance Series.
No, lekker. Thank you, and thanks for popping in and saying how's it.
Yeah.
Thanks. The Ernie and Bernie show.
Thanks for the sandwiches. So actually, now that we got the professionals on the mic here, I'm here to watch Bernard break into Class B. Let's go.
Now that we know why Ernest really came to the BMW M Fest, let's hop into race 2 for classes A, B and C to see if Bernard will break out. It didn't take Sav Gualtieri long to move to the front of Class A off the inverted grid. Martins and Andre van Veen headed up classes B and C respectively. Cristiano Verolini in the Pablo Clark Racing prepared BMW G82 M2 started the race at the back of the grid and made up places. By the end of lap 1, Gualtieri led Naka in Class A, while Verolini already made up 4 places in Class C. McCrees headed up Class B from Garbini and Smith, Martin and Salvi Gualtieri. Garbini tried every trick he knew to overtake McCrees at the front. Salvi Gualtieri retired on lap 3 with engine damage. Reynard Miller had since moved into the lead of Class C. Meanwhile, Garbini was still putting pressure on McCrees in Class B, while Verolini made his way into the top 3 in Class C. At the end of lap 5, Garbini spun, which promoted Smith to second place in Class B. Lap 6 was a good one for Verolini, who first passed Van Veen and then Miller to head up Class C. Things changed at the front of Class A on the penultimate lap. Naka took the lead as Gualtieri struggled with power issues. Meanwhile, Jan Efferstein spun into retirement. Naka won Class A from Gualtieri and Loebscher. McCrease took Class B from Smith and Garbini, while Verolini won Class C from Miller and Van Fien. Let's hear from some of the drivers.
Yeah, so we had a great weekend. We developed the new S65 V8. The first race we managed to win the race. Obviously first time out we had a little fire and a couple of odds and ends, but anyway, got it to go. This morning started the race fourth, managed to get ahead of all the guys by turn one. Car ran beautifully for 8 laps, and then on lap 9, almost lap 9, just lost fuel pressure. We're thinking that maybe because it's a V8 now, there's not enough fuel in the tank, so we'll check it. Because it is only when it goes on to full load, the pressure runs away. So I'm guessing that maybe it ran out of fuel, or we got a bad pump. But otherwise, totally happy with the weekend and happy that we could develop this car, you know, and develop this engine that has never been done before. And yeah, it ran perfectly. It ran very well. We're very happy with the success. Even the team, we got a few firsts yesterday as well with Carlo, and Hein also drove a good race now in the second heat. So my brother also. So yes, the whole team did well, and we're just happy to be here and be part of it all.
Well, it was a wonderful weekend. Started out having an issue with my split on Friday. It came loose and broke off, but the guys took the car to the workshop, fixed it up, came back and took the second race. I'm so happy. Everything went well. Carlo put pressure on me from the start to the finish, but I held on, and thank God I got the win. It's a great weekend, great turnout with all the BM guys, and they're family now, so it's lekker.
It was a great race. It was nice to actually start and be able to get the car showcased. It was obviously the launch of this, as well as the launch of our new development program we're doing with BMW, getting BMW South Africa back into motorsport with the help of Pablo Clark Racing. So it was our first outing. We started right at the back, managed to get up a good few positions, and actually just have some fun racing out with the guys. She really performed nicely, and it was an awesome race. And awesome to just be out here at Kalami, having a nice day, a nice festival, thankfully for M Fest 2024, and seeing this beautiful new M2 actually get its debut to go and win some races. So watch out, some more's coming.
Had a great weekend here at M Fest. Was epic racing. Qualifying did not go as planned. Was some dramas there on circuit and spillages, and hopefully everyone is alright, so that's all that matters at the end of the day. Had a great first race, worked up, gained a few positions, had a great second race as well. I had a privilege to be behind or at least in front for a while, of that beautiful M2 that competed here. And yeah, it was just epic. Unfortunately, I had some drama at the end, as well as my other competitors. So the last few laps wasn't as fast as I would have liked, but hey, still came out kind of at the top. So great weekend here. Thanks everyone.
It would not quite be a race weekend at Kailami without the threat of rain in the air. Fortunately, it stayed at that as the final Class D and E race got underway. Rodriguez took the early lead in Class D, while Matthew Wadley headed things up in Class E. With this being a reverse grid race, changes came very early. By the end of lap 1, Dodd led in Class D, while Michael Grobler slotted into the Class E lead. Lap 3, with Dodd still leading Class D and Herbst trying to pass Rodriguez, which he managed to do a few corners later. In Class E, second place Camphor had to fend off Wadley. Herbst took the lead of Class D when Dodd developed issues and retired. Meanwhile, Shane Grobler hounded and eventually passed Rodriguez for second place. Michael Grobler built up a comfortable margin at the front of Class E. Herbst took the Class D win from Shane Grobler and Rodriguez, with Michael Grobler making it 2 wins for the weekend in Class E. Camphor and Zirat completed the podium. Michael Grobler also took the I2 Driver of the Day award.
Yeah, so interesting race weekend here at BMW M Fest. Long weekend. We do the whole Friday, Saturday, Sunday, which it's usually a 2-day race under Extreme Festival, 2 days. So yeah, you've really got to pace yourself. There's a lot of practices, so you can change stuff on the car. Started in practice, car was feeling really good. Struggled in qualifying, so just didn't get the lap together, only got a second. Then went out for practice after changing a couple of items and got the pace back again. And then the roller coaster hit again. So went into race 1. Unfortunately, just didn't have the pace and could only secure a third. But luckily came back today with some renewed hopes and was able to put together a really neat little race, and we were able to take the win for race 2. So really happy with this weekend. Favorite track as always. Unfortunately, we've had some casualties over here in terms of cars. It really is a big risk, big reward, but a beautiful track, and we're lucky to be here at Kailami.
Yeah, no, we had an awesome weekend. Thanks to BMW Car Club, thanks to Kailami, and yeah, on Saturday we had an awesome event. Sun was burning, the track was very hot. Sunday clouds was looming, but yeah, overall a good weekend. Managed to end first in E-Class on Saturday, and then with a reverse grid had a 5th start on Sunday, but managed to work my way to the front. Thanks for a good competition to all the competitors, to the organisers. Thank you for awesome events.
Indeed, a fantastic 2024 BMW M Fest for the entire BMW Car Club Gauteng. And now for our final BMW M Performance Parts Race Series stop for 2024, this coming weekend, Swartkops Raceway. While the past 2 rounds may make things look pretty clear-cut, it never is the case in the BMW M Performance Parts Race Series. So, before we look at the points table, let's look at some of the factors that will influence the series and class championships. Competitors who competed in less than 3 of the 10 race weekends will be removed from the points calculation. Thereafter, results will be recalculated, so if a non-eligible driver won a race, the points for that win will go to the first eligible driver. Next, each eligible driver's 2 lowest scoring rounds will be deducted. And finally, breakouts can still occur in the season finale. Just ask some of our title contenders in recent years about that. In Class A, barring 1 or 2 drivers breaking into the class, defending series champion Leon Loebscher has all but wrapped things up. Ryan Naka and Bob Neal will battle it out for second place. Renier Smith is looking solid at the top of Class B. Mathematically, Nick McCrease can still catch him. Reynard Miller heads up Class C, with Gary Martin's breakout promoting Benny Late to second place. Nicholas Herbst finds himself in command of Class D, with Shane Grobler now second. Matthew Wadley still leads Class E, with Zahir Sidat in second place. The battle that everyone will watch for will be between Smith and Herbst at the top of the series points table. Loebscher still has a mathematical chance of regaining his title. Tickets for the season finale, which will form part of the Motorsport South Africa Regional Extreme Festival season finale, can be purchased at the Swartkop's Raceway entrance gate. The full race day program will also be broadcast live on the Extreme Festival website, BMW M Performance Parts Race Series Facebook page, and Two Wheels TV YouTube channel. Next weekend, we'll see our final public event for 2024, our third BMW Car Club Gauteng Ski Pan Challenge. We want to wish all our BMW M Performance Parts Race Series competitors all the best for this weekend's important race weekend, and we look forward to announcing our 2024 champions. From myself, Philippa Guana, and all the team, it's goodbye until next month.